Let's go down to Kokomo.
Day 46, Monday the 30th of November, at sea. Why the freestyle does everyone think I come from Australia? All the guests say it to me at least 5 times every day. Oh, I love your accent. What part of Australia are you from? They question. I can tell that's an Australian accent, they comment. Hey, Aussie, comes the cry from across the table. Hello? Really? I couldn't sound more British if I tried. Okay, so maybe my accent has got a little screwed over the years, involving lots of travelling, etc. And now I work with a bunch of people from every corner of the earth, plus a whole host of American guests. But Australia? Seriously? I've never even been there on vacation. I think it's maybe that people questioning me have never been there either, or they're just drunk, or maybe a bit intellectually challenged. I guess when my contract ends in June, you guys will have a chance to judge for yourselves. Yesterday was a little challenging, as it was the first day. I found it hard to motivate myself and be all cheery, smiley, welcome aboard guests, etc. After a shift the night before that lasted over 12 hours, plus a short sleep and shower, I was up and in my uniform to sanitize the casino. From there, it was on to directional duty, which involved escorting the VIP guests from the port to the vessel. I was really hungry and ended up missing both breakfast and lunch due to no breaks. So having to guide new excited groups of people up to their cabins and the beautiful steakhouse Cagney's on deck 13 all afternoon wasn't my idea of the best way to spend the day. Also, every time I walked back and forth across the covered bridge that allows passengers access to the ship, I could see other lucky crew members heading off into New Orleans and the mall, where they have a large and sumptuous food court. Still, I had a job to do, so I painted a smile on and faked it for a bit. On one of my many trips across the gangway to fetch more clients, I thought about what I would have been doing back home, including mucking out in the cold, wind and rain. Then riding out inexperienced yearlings, many of whom harbour death wishes, followed by emails, phone calls and evening stables. And my day suddenly didn't seem that much hardship after all. I finally got my last guest safely to their stateroom and only had 3 minutes to leg it to passenger emergency drill. This week, at least it was sunny and warm, so I didn't freeze in my uniform. Plus, all the guests helpfully arrived on time and behaved, so the drill was finished with enough time for me to shower again and wash my hair in the 20 minutes before work. I felt better after my invigorating wash, and even though I hadn't managed to completely dry my hair, at least I felt smart and clean, ready for my 4th different duty of the day. After giving out some gaming advice and tips, we were on our way and bound for Cozumel once more. So gaming for real started. Finally, it was time for my 30-minute dinner break and some much-needed sustenance. The staff mess wasn't serving until I was due to be back at work, so I picked at a few of the bits on offer in the crew mess, although the menu wasn't really to my liking. On returning to the staff mess to eat, I spotted that the food was out, so attempted to steal a couple of bits of the plain chicken that's always on display. The female food attendant took great umbrage to me trying to illicitly snaffle up some tucker, as it was 25 minutes before opening, and gave me a bollocking, causing me to drop the piece of meat dangling on the end of my fork onto the floor. I was so hungry I nearly ate the damn thing anyway, but decided to come back on my next 20-minute break and try again when they were open for real. The few potato pieces that I legitimately got from the crew mess tided me over, and my mood improved considerably once more. I worked in the casino until after midnight, but genuinely enjoyed my shift, having a lot of fun and making connections with some of this week's punters. Today is another long sea day, but I'm hoping to get back to the basketball court on my long break, as we've only 200 under-18s on board this week. Plus, I should finish at a reasonable hour, midnight-ish, meaning I can get some sleep before we arrive in Cozumel, where I plan to hit the beach and chill out for a few hours. And that's all for day 46. Thanks for listening. Be sure to tune in to day 47's antics tomorrow. Same time, same place. Well, not literally, because this ship never stops. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss a day. And if you're enjoying it, like and share it too. Thank you!